We go. Only land grand finals, and we've got Hera matching up against Nikov, and the first map is going to be Arabia. We're finally here after all the waiting, all the suspense, folks. Nikov has made a historic run. He swept Yo. He beat Valesa. He beat Tato in the semis to get here to the finals. Hera has looked amazing. He had a great set against ACCM. ACCM was so close to 3-0ing him, and then he came back and managed to pull that one out with a really impressive first game. The ACCM probably should have won, but Hera survivability is insane, and he's here in the finals after beating Jordan 4-3 in the semis. So impressive stuff, and he's playing as the Saracens here. Archer Civilization for Hera. Nikov has banned Mayans and Britons, so he wants to stay away from the Archers. Maybe he's a bit happier matching up against Saracens. He is playing as the Mongols, so he should get the early advantage here. And we're looking at Nikov's map, and he's got 3 wood lines he could conceivably take. Lots of hills around his map and a forward gold, but his berries are back, so that should be safe for the time being. Hera's berries are forward, but his gold is in a relatively safe position. Lots of hills around his base, too. It looks like his TC dropped from the sky and created a little crater. And the same can be said for Nikov. Nikov, don't tilt, please. Yep, that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for only steady plays from Nikov. But, to be fair, in the series that he did win against both Valesa and against Tato, Nikov had games where he was maybe tilting a little bit. And he managed to recover, right? So, we're hoping for big things. These two guys are teammates in Aftermath. They play together all the time. Hera has had the advantage. We're going to see what Nikov can pull off today. The ... into GG. Yeah, that's the Nikov classic. That is the Nikov classic right there. We'll see how he sets up this map, too. That Oasis is going to be quite annoying for him when it comes to wall-offs. He's gone for the lumber camp over here. This is also, like, look at the hills around this wood line. Where would you even put a lumber camp on this wood line? Like, that's not the prettiest lumber camp of all time for Nikov. But, like, ugh. It's just like, if you put it here, if you put it back here, like snuggle it in here, maybe. I don't know, man. It's just disgusting. Even on this wood line, it's gonna be gross too. You're gonna have to put it back here. It's gonna be absolutely disgusting. So Nikov pushes in the zebra first, and then he goes for these goats at the back. He's getting loom, and he's going up 17 population. Hera's adding an extra villager as he brings in a... Hera just shot his rhino. Hera just mercilessly attacked his rhino with the TC, and he's going to lose out on all of that food, folks. Not the perfect start for Hera, especially against Mongols. You need that food to go up. You need that food to go up, and he's going to be under pressure. That's not the start he wanted, that's for sure. He does it way too often. Yeah, he had 2 villagers garrison that TC, and they started firing on all cylinders at that rhino, and ooh, not a good start, but good for Nikov fans. Dionma in the chat feeling really good about himself. Villagers now, are they coming across? Is Hera not going to see? Hera misses this. Nikov is coming forward. 17 pop up, and he's coming forward for tower pressure. This build is going to be super stretched from him. He's got 200 food in the bank. He's still got the berries to take. Still has some goats to take. But this is going to be a rough build to make work for Nikov with villagers coming forward and only having 16. I guess, how many villas would he have? 12 villagers actually working on his economy. There's a forward barracks right there. He'll follow this up with... I can't see scouts, right? He's not going to have the food. Probably an archer range into skirmishers or something like that with towers. Hera, will he discover the barracks? He's going to start pushing deer into the forward barracks. He's going to be like, yeah, I don't want to push that zebra anymore. Help. He was thinking about it. He's like, I'll just casually push this zebra back to my... Oh, no, I think I'm going the other way. Thank you very much. And there's the archer range from Nikov. And there's the first tower from Nikov. And Hera's desperately walling up behind this. Walls are going to be a little bit easier for Hera, panic walls, because he will have the cheap markets as Saracens as well once he gets to feudal age. He is behind, though, and Nikov is now going for spearmen, skirmishers. Does Nikov think he's Byzantines? Well, I did say the other day, we've seen that Byzantine trash forward rush a lot more recently. And I think this kind of stuff might be slowly making its way into the meta. This is like an old school style approach, right? Way back in the day, people would go for skirmisher spearmen. And we might see a renaissance of that. Game is now paused. Game is paused. Hera just now adding the barracks and adding some farms behind too. Doesn't have Horse Scholar getting the first wood upgrade though. And Hera, how is he going to be able to defend against this? Heck tree pause? I mean, maybe. Let's check the actual game room. Okay, Hera says sorry, go. So I'm assuming that they're starting up again soon. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Nikov looping around. Hera still hasn't completed the barracks. He's making that with one villager only. I think I have the game sound. Yeah. I do. Dude, I have the game sound. I don't know how to get rid of it. Whatever. It seems to be fine now. Villagers still working away here. Hera's kicked off the berries, so he's really going to need these farms. 34 food in the bank only. He's got 2 villagers queued, though, so he's keeping his TC running. And there's the archery range right there for Hera. And Nikov has a skirmisher there already. Hera is just walling himself into this little area, trying to keep himself safe. Meanwhile, Nikov with all the pressure. Nikov does have 30 seconds vital TC time, though, but he's in here with the villagers. Nikov, I think you should wall the berries off. He's attacking the mill now. And now he's finding a villager. Nikov, will he be able to take this? He's trying to block that vill. He could have gone for a palisade wall, opted not to. And he's going to be attacking the villagers from Hera. He's making it incredibly messy here for Hera. And now he's even shutting off the lumber camp over here with a house. Nikov is playing super aggressively here. And Hera is just trying to get his farming eco rolling. He's going for skirmishers of his own. Dude, what is this aggression? 16 villager up from Nikov into trash with villagers forward. And now he's just getting rid of this. He really doesn't like this lumber camp, apparently. Is he waiting for another tower? He's not on stone. He's just harassing Hera's woodline at every side. Hera now sending a villager out to attack that. Hera had the skirmishers over here trying to defend. Hera now defending with villagers on this side. And Hera is just so, I don't want to say lost because he's done a good job defending, but he's just so confused on what he needs to do here against this. How does he fight against this? My man only has 4 skirmishers. He just lost a villager. At risk of losing another one, and Nikov's got all these skirms here. Still no fletching, but it doesn't matter. He's got the villagers trapping in the vills from Hera. Needs to stay away from the TC. The micro is very important here from Nikov. Needs to keep pulling back his villagers. He's going to lose one on the wood line, but he's going to kill another one from Hera. He actually saves her. Sneaks her away. Nikov has not lost a villager yet, and he's killed 3 from Hera. He's almost about to kill another one. No, Hera escapes with that. Hera only has 1 lumber camp, by the way. That's the only place he can take wood right now. Only place he can take wood. He's not on gold, so he can't even buy anything with the Saracens. Sorry about that. Knocked my mouse a little bit. And Nikov has fletching. Hera does not even have a blacksmith to make fletching from. He's going for another lumber camp back on that side. Villagers still being wounded on the wood line. Nikov's economy at home. Still no upgrades, but it is Nikov, so that's his comfort zone right there. As he still harasses this mill around the berries, and Hera manages to snipe a vill. That's a good pick from Hera. Noticing that she was weak, coming forward with the skirmishers and getting that. Nikov, he's now walling in the wood. Like, what is this, dude? Sick. This is sick. From Nikov. Is he on stone yet? He's not. Imagine a tower around here from Nikov to follow this up. I guess he wants to keep his economy at home just rolling, keep his TC running, which means he needs more villagers on food rather than stone. And he's just using these units as basically military to supplement his army. And there's the tower from Hera, realizing that wood access is incredibly important. He's going to secure this wood line at the back. He's got enough skirmishers now, and I think it might be time for both players to think about scouts. Hera is adding in a stable right here. Nikov, I don't see a stable from him. He's still working away at this house. And Hera is only one villager behind after all of this. All of this harassment, he's only one villager behind Nikov. Nikov keeping skirmishers on this side. Hera now adding 2 scouts, and this is a big risk for Nikov. The scouts are a big risk. With the skirmishers to back it up means Nikov can't just add in spearmen to deal with the scouts, because the skirms will be there to clear them up. And Nikov's going to have to find something to do. Hera's got a really good farming eco as well. 16 farms, still no Horus Scholar, but Nikov doesn't even have the first wood upgrade, so not the worst thing in the world. What is this? That's a stable. Maybe a little bit late from Nikov adding in that stable. Probably needed that a little bit sooner, but he still has the positional advantage. Why no walling the tower from Nikov? Well, I mean, is Hera ever going to rush out here? Maybe you wall it later. Nikov's on stone. Yep. Tower right here would feel pretty good to cut off the farms. Or maybe even... I don't know about a tower over in this spot. I don't know about that. What does that really lock down? Like, Hera's not even really accessing that wood line anymore. He's shifting over with all his skirmishers. Hera now has 3 scouts and he's waiting. This is smart from Hera. Does Nikov see the stable? He does. So Nikov knows that scouts are going to come out. Nikov has 15 skirmishers. Hera only has 10. Hera now getting fletching. And Nikov goes for an aggressive tower on that side. He's sending the spearmen over. But like I said, spearmen are going to struggle when Hera gets the skirmishers into play. That's 1 spearman down. He's only got 2 more. Now the villagers are engaging against the scouts. Hera has to micro down the spears first. Villagers are still helping Nikov out. Helping against those scouts. And now there's a scout on the field here from Nikov. But I think this might be really bad for Nikov. If he's not very careful here, this could be really bad. Skirmishers now being microed down. Final villager is microed down. No, he's got 1 more. But Hera has managed to defend, as Hera oftentimes does. Nikov is still only ahead by 1 villager. It's honestly nuts. And now Hera can start using that Saracen market. Got the market over here going for another mining camp on the golds. Nikov still can't complete this tower. Probably needs to delete that foundation. Just a waste of stone at this point. And wood too. And Hera will probably be the first one up to Castle Age. Nikov still with no eco upgrades. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was such a good start for Nikov. I think he needed to add in the scouts way earlier. Honestly. I don't know if his eco was in the right place to do it, but... Or maybe even make a mill and go to these berries with the forward villagers instead of attacking houses. Maybe just have some efficiency with them whatsoever, and now his army is going to get completely cleared. Well, he does have 2 scouts, so maybe not if he takes these fights correctly. Villager going down, and more villager... What? More villagers on the way from Nikov. And he's going to use them as kind of like makeshift spearmen to send forward against these scouts. This is incredible YOLO plays here from Nikov, and he's going to go for that tower and put the walls down in front of this beforehand. Put the walls down before you start building this, please. Hera's even going for a second stable. Hera is going to defend all in here in Feudal Age. He's getting forging right now. Does not have bloodlines yet. His scouts are dying. The villagers are taking fights against Hera's villagers. Who is the Japanese Inca YOLO only guy? That was Noboru. And this kind of looks like a Noboru kind of game. Nikov now sniping a villager on this side. Nikov losing more villagers over here, though. Eco KD is now in favor of Hera. Nikov trying to pull away these weak ones. Hera still with skirmishers alive. Never mind. What the fuck? Nikov has 2 scouts queued, but he needs that second stable. He needs to keep up the scout production with Hera. This is absolute insanity. It's an all-out brawl. Yeah, in Canada, we call this a brouhaha. Is this a brouhaha? Wear the boxing gloves. I don't have the mod. It's not working for me, dude. I've tried. And now Nikov is still YOLOing. Are these more villagers? No, it's Skirmisher Scout. He's trying to micro down the skirms from Hera, but now he's losing more villagers. Spearmen are going down. Eco KD is now 9-6 in favor of Hera. We might see a GG come in here from Nikov as he loses all his forward pressure. Hera has managed to defend. Nikov still without an eco upgrade. Oh, man. And Nikov's economy behind this. I mean, it looks okay as the... Oh, of course. Of course. He sends more villagers forward. Why not at this point? You have 520 stone. Try to make it happen, maybe. Try to make it happen. Oh, boy. What a crazy game. But remember, Hera's Saracens. He's the Harrisons. And he's going to buy his way up to Castle Age. And he's got enough here to defend. He's got the stables. I think he should continue scout production once he sees this tower. Or just buy a tower of his own. Buy a tower of your own and put it here if Nikov starts building this. He sees there's more vills, so he knows more towers are in the cards. Now Nikov's going for a tower here just to establish position. And then he'll push out this way. But Hera's on the way to Castle Age, and Hera has survived this somehow. Nikov is firmly behind, unfortunately, and Hera even has more scouts with more upgrades than him. Great performance from Hera. I love the stable timing from him. I love the second stable addition. Was great. I think Nikov needed a stable earlier than this. Nikov's going to see the skirmishers coming forward. He's going to see the scouts from Hera. He's going to get bloodlines of his own, but he's nowhere close to clicking up. No eco upgrades. Hera even with wheelbarrow and the villager advantage. Oh, Nikov. It was such a good attempt, my friend. It was such a good attempt. And he's going to go for a tower here. He'll complete this tower. And he'll cut off like 6 farms from this. And the woodline, of course. But Hera's got this army. And it is about to punish our friend Nikov. As Nikov goes for a second stable now. Feudal all-in defense is his only option. He must suspect that Hera's on the way to Castle Age, but he doesn't know that yet because Hera's invested a lot. Takes the fight before the armor comes in. Lost a lot of units in exchange for just one skirmisher, and now it's tower defense from him. It's double stable scouts from him. Hera has 12 scouts, and he continues to produce. And now even the third stable coming up from Nikov. But Castle Age is in, and I think this is a GG moment. Yep. Great stuff from Hera. Great defense. Nikov with that crazy strat. And I think he was ahead there. He was definitely ahead. I just think the stable switch came too late. Or sending more villagers onto stone came too late. Honestly, how long were these villagers just attacking lumber? They took out a lumber camp. They took out a mill. They took out a house. Like, they took out so many buildings without actually really doing anything after they engaged on that wood line. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. He almost made it work. KD in favor of Hera. Eco, food count actually in favor of Nikov. But wood and gold obviously in favor of Hera, and that gold gets converted into food real quick for the Saracens. Oh, that NBL Capwatch game didn't... No, it wasn't a full feudal game. Hype, hype, hooray. It wasn't a full feudal game. It was a Knights raiding economy trade game the entire time. I remember that quite well. The one on Atacama. I remember that, man. They stayed in feudal a while, but it wasn't full. Unless you're talking about a different one. Alright, so that one goes to Hera. 1-0. Crazy first game. I like it. I hope Nikov continues with these kind of YOLO strategies. Alright. What's next? Nikov's home map, I guess. Win for Saracens, which is Hera's second last pick. And a loss for Mongols. And Arabia's not showing on the map draft because it's always the first game. So we're either going to Socotra, Sacred Springs, or Arena for Nikov. Nikov picking Arena, really. Which map of Nikov's is the best? Well, clearly Socotra is the best.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the
Dom, thank you for the 11 months, dude. Appreciate it. Nikov picking Arena because Hera sucks on Arena. Hera does not suck on Arena. Might not like it. I don't think he sucks, though.
Fuck you all.
Yo, what's up, my own sling? What's up, dude?
Hey.
I feel like Hera would probably beat me on Arena. That's a pretty good call, yeah, maybe.
Sheesh.
Yo, Swanky, thank you for the gift sub. To the Phantom Gorilla. Thank you. Happy Canada Day, everyone. Happy Canada Day. Dad Rock? Listen. There is no Dad Rock. There is no Grandpa Rock. There's only good music. If you refuse to listen to music because it's too old for you, I hate to tell you this, but you're not a fan of music. You're a fan of trends. Dave's a grandpa? All right. What's Canada Day? Anonymous Gifter, thank you for gifting us something. Canada Soccer. Let's go, boys. It's coming home. It's coming home, friends. Next World Cup, it's coming back to Canada. That's right. That's right. We're going to take it. I think we can maybe squeak through our group. We've got Belgium in our group, which is, I mean, probably going to win. We've got Croatia in there, and we've got Morocco. We should be able to beat Morocco. Croatia is going to be the issue.
Sheesh.
Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the gifts of the Canadiens Montreal. Thank you. Belgium are OP? Yeah, they are. Canada only has Davies? Doesn't matter. We have really good teamwork. Our coaching staff has done a great job, honestly, with this iteration of the team. Play really well together. Very physical team.
Dude,
plays the system. Very disciplined. Grom, thanks for the 19 months, man. All right, let's go. Let's join the game. Dude, Canada will finish 4th in the group. Well, everyone didn't think we would qualify either, and we finished the top of our qualification group. We beat Mexico in the States multiple times, so I don't know. Anything can happen, man. All right. Nikov, Hera, Socotra, and we're speeding up through the middle of this game as we catch up, and there we go. We're at live time, and it looks like Hera has come forward, and he's starting to lame all these ostrich of Nikov. Nikov playing as the Lithuanians, so he gets that extra food at the start, which always helps on Socotra. And Hera playing as Berbers, so that his villagers are faster, which always helps on Socotra as well. Neither player has lamed an elephant. We see Nikov with the elephant already under his TC. think Hera might have been coming forward for that. And we see this elephant over here, safe and sound from Nikov. What sport is Dave talking about? Soccer. And inevitably, there's going to be the one person in the chat that says, "You mean football?" Yes, sure. And before football? Yeah, I know. They can't handle it, man. Look at this from Nikov. He's just being annoying with this scout here. Did you watch CFL? Yeah, I watched the game last night, actually. I like CFL a lot. I like the rules better than NFL. I realize that NFL players are better. I do realize that, but I like the rules way better in CFL than NFL. It's a much faster paced game. Also, way less commercial stuff and advertisements and all that garbage. All right, Nikov coming forward here. And he's trying to lame the berries. Hera sending 2 vills out there, though. He's trying to get the house down to prevent this. Hera does have faster villagers with the Berbers. So Hera should have the advantages in the villager fights, especially if they're equal numbers. Nikov got Loom earlier, though, than Hera. Now Hera is getting Loom, and Hera is going for some house walls, palisade here, secure the berries. He'll put the mill on the other side, and Nikov doesn't have many opportunities for laming. Hera already pushed in 2 of these ostrich, too. Like, Nikov is, this isn't the start I think he would have wanted on Socotra. NFL's commercials being interrupted by football at this point? Yeah. And really, like, annoying commentators as well. Does anyone else just hate Joe Buck as much as I do? Like, I feel like me being an esport, like a caster, you know, I should like be more understanding of it, but he's just the worst, dude. He is the worst. He is the worst. All right. Looks like Nikov took a little bit of food. He's got 21 food in each of the arms here. He doesn't want to lose these villagers against Hera, and Hera's on the way to feudal age. Way faster than Nikov. And Nikov still has a villager queued here. Is he going up to feudal after this? No, another villager queued behind that. Wonder what the plan is here from Nikov. 21 population already. I guess he doesn't have enough food to even click up. Even if he cancels that vill. It's going to be a struggle for him, right? He needs these villagers to come back, so he's going to have to keep queuing here. Advantage for Nikov, though, he did get that 150 food, which means that he wasn't struggling as hard as many other civilizations would be in this situation with the ostrich being lamed. And he does have access, safe access to the berries, which can't always be said on Socotra 1v1. As he gets these villagers back, and he's going to have enough food to click up here. Only 8 seconds of idle time for him. He's going up 23 population, but Hera's coming forward. Hera is coming forward, and we have to look at the gold situation for Nikov here. He's got a gold at the back, which is going to be great if he gets a wall off between this tree and the house. It'd be fantastic. But these other 2 golds are in the middle. The stone is forward here, and the other stone is pretty far forward as well. And now Nikov is going for wall offs, and Hera's starting the tower at the front. I question why Nikov went for these farms at the front here. I don't think he was thinking about it. I think if he could go back, if he could turn back time, what a tale his thoughts would tell. His thoughts would be saying, why didn't you put the farms at the back, you idiot? Because now that tower is going to deny all of these, and he's going to have to refarm at this area. Zipla, thank you for the gift sub, man. Also, love the fact that Hera immediately walls in this tower here. It's going to keep one villager walling this in, so Nikov can't rush it down. Nikov now going for a mining camp. Beautiful mining camp in between here, but unfortunately, it's at the front, so Nikov is going to have to defend this area with villagers. He's waiting till feudal age to drop a production building. Hera is already on stone, and Hera is going to try and get a tower here. It's a really awkward tower, though, with these hills. Very awkward to figure out exactly where you can palisade wall. Nikov now going for spearmen. Battering down this tower, going for a counter tower of his own. Hera's will go up first, but it's immediately going to fall, I think, to the villagers battering it. The HP on this tower for Hera is just looking extremely sus. At the moment, it's going to go up and, yep, immediately down. I think he canceled that at like 90%, that tower. And now Town Watch on the way from Nikov. And Nikov has managed to keep this position secure. Little bit of idle TC time now racking up for him. But Spearman takes out the scout from Hera. And Hera with no military follow-up. Hera is just going for a pure tower rush with no military production buildings. That's very risky because now Nikov comes forward with his tower rush. And Hera has built farms at the front as well. Hera has built farms at the front as well. I thought this tournament was only land, but clearly I see water. Yep, look at that. Look at all this. Imagine a navy, folks. Imagine a navy. Oh, Hera still has villagers forward. He's going to go for another tower here, and he's probably going to wall this in, so that'll lock down this other gold. Stone is locked down over here. Farm will be denied on this side. And Nikov is now going for a tower over at Hera's base, and Hera can't see this. This is going to come as a surprise to Hera. That's going to cut off a couple farms. He's actually adding one here. And it's going to cut off the stone, too. I hope Nikov walls this one in immediately. How is Hera's gold situation? Well, he's got some gold over here he could probably take, but this tower actually does a lot for Nikov's positioning. Now he goes for another tower over here and immediately starts house walling it in. Very, very nice from Nikov. Very nice. Now Hera with that house in front can't think about coming out here with villagers to fight this. He's going to be denied off more farms, so looking pretty good for Nikov in terms of positioning. Hera now going to stone out here. He's taken the villagers off of this stone, remember. So he needs more stone income to defend on this side. Neither player with fletching either, so we're not getting max range on these towers. And now Nikov is exploring this gold over here. And if he loops the villagers around, ooh, this is going to be really good from him. He's walling in both these towers on the golds over here. He's going to make another tower over here once he has the stone. Good pushback from Nikov, and he's just battering down this one. Hera is repairing, but I think Nikov slowly wins this fight. Yeah. And Hera's actually wasting his stone on repairing that. Although he did have enough stone in the bank to make one counter tower on this side. And Nikov is going to cut off more farms. 3 more farms being cut off here. The gold being cut off here if that tower goes up. Which right now, it looks like Hera's going to be in a position to force it down. Who's the best rage in AoE2? I don't know. Controller player matched up against him. I went fortified wall in arena and he lost his mind. So I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, she's stuck. Oh, she's stuck. Nikov walling in the villager from Hera straight a little bit. Villager going down. That's the first eco KD of the game. That's only the second kill of the game, both going in Nikov's favor. And now Nikov clearing up this tower right here. Still has a tower over here from Hera, and Hera's still on his gold, but Nikov, quite a few farms. 9 farms. 2 of them are idled, though. Hera, however, look at the farming economy from him. 17 farms. I think 5 of those are cut off. 6 of those are cut off, so he's actually got 11. Now he's adding in the market. Nikov doing the same thing. Hera's also cut off of gold. Hera is cut off of gold. As the scout from Nikov now explores over here, and he's going to see that mining camp. So maybe he can bring the villagers back and target that again. Hera is the first one to the market. He sells his stone for gold, and Nikov going for another tower on this side. Ooh, I did not realize that Hera had a backstone here. That's very fortunate for Hera having that. So even if he gets kicked off this side, he's still going to have stone access. And the stone price is so good, if you desperately need gold, you can kind of sell that. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's using the stone as a gold supply at the moment. His farms, I mean, none of the farms around his TC are really working, though. This reminds me of that. Do you guys remember that one Nomad game for Rec Roulette? where the guy took down a TC with feudal towers. He had like 8 of them, all attacking. Yikes. Nikov, you can't let Hera get away with this. No, sir. You can't let him get away with this. He can't be taking gold at the front of your base, my friend. That is unacceptable. And now Nikov is going to go wall in this stone over here. And he's going to discover that Hera is over on this side. He is going for a tower over here, though. And Hera has a tower to counter that. Nikov has gone for a house wall to trap Hera in here. It's not going to stay up for very long, though. Hera will take that out. Nikov needs to add a palisade, and he doesn't. He's going to run away. Messy Socotra game here as both players up to Castle Age at exactly the same... That is astounding. They're both up at exactly the same time. 1 villager advantage for Nikov. Nikov has position on Hera's forward golds. Hera has position on Nikov's forward golds. Hera now going for another tower on this side. As Nikov tries to counter this. Unfortunately for Hera, Nikov's second tower is within range, so Hera can't really come out and fight this with Vils. He's going to have to back away from this gold, and now Hera doesn't really have that much gold access. I don't know why this tower is attacking the TC and not the villagers. Nikov's getting fletching now, so it can definitely range this side. And Hera's going to come back here and maybe think about battering this down at some point. I think Nikov is out of stone as well. Yeah, he's out of stone on this side. Hera is still on stone back here and still has stone available back here. So Nikov can't really add another tower. Let's talk about these 2 civs in the mid game. Berbers. Cheaper stuff from the stables, which is great. But the Lithuanians can go for like Monk Siege. And they have a really good Monk tech tree. So maybe they can punish the Berbers a little bit. And we'll see what Nikov goes for here. Does not have any wood. Goes for a stable. Yikes. Imagine getting up to Castle Age just to go for a stable. That's a feudal age building. Nikov is now buying wood. What is he going to do with it? It's going to go for the monastery. Okay. Still has villagers garrison in there. Needs to take those out. The mining camp isn't that important to take down. Farms are still denied on this side, by the way. It's like 7 farms being denied by Nikov. Hera's sending some more villagers back to the stone. He was still gathering over here, but it looks like he shifted over to the gold. And he's going to knights now. Nikov needs to take these villagers out of here. Like, does he think there's spearmen or something garrisoned in there? I don't know. Nikov now buying food. He's got a monk, so he can take in this relic or convert the knight. Hera needs to delete, I think. Oh, fortunate. He didn't get that converted. Took a chance there. Could have got converted if it was the minimum conversion time. Didn't delete it. And now he's running away with that knight. He managed to save it, but the relic is coming in from Nikov, which means +1 attack for all of his knights. This villager hops inside the tower, somehow over the wall. She's a pole vaulter. And Nikov's the first one to get some more villager kills in Castle Age. Those are those forward vills from Hera. They've been alive for a very long time, and that guy's going to go down too. So 3 villager kills in favor of Nikov. Nikov now coming out with the spearmen, with the monks, with the knights. Going to be very difficult for Hera to counter this. Still has the villagers inside the tower, though. As Hera attempts to convert a spearman, Nikov going for the knight. And oh, that is just the worst conversion timing for Nikov. Like that, he's got to be mad about that one. He was converting that forever. He was converting that one for ages. Damn, dude. If we convert a player's building with heresy, should it collapse? Yeah, it gets deleted. Because the building clearly believes in the other player's faith. Nikov needs farmers. He's playing monks. He's Lithuanians. He don't need no stinking farmers. I apologize, farmers. I didn't mean to call you stinky. I get carried away sometimes, you know. Is Mista in the chat? Is Webs in the chat? We know Webs is stinky anyway, so. Alright, Villager's gonna get back here from Hera. TC is getting low on HP. Hera's still 1 TCing it, and his TC is under fire. And look at the idle time from him now racking up. Comparable to Nikov's. Hera now selling wood for gold. Gold is a constant issue for him. Nikov has so many monks, spearmen, AI army. They're triangulating. And Horse Collar on the way from Nikov. And the second wood upgrade. Wow. And now forward monastery. Yeah. This is why it's tough to play up against Lithuanians. They get those relics in. They go monks. Knights are going to have more attack. The spearmen are faster to counter you. It's a very... And you have the extra food at the beginning. It's a very, very good civ for Socotra. Okay, Nikov... Okay. Nikov's... Like, he has not had any favorable monk conversion timings. And if you know Nikov, like, those ones I could see Hera getting away. That's fair, right? That's like middle of the road conversion timings, whatever. This one was like max, basically. The one at the beginning, Hera's more likely to not get converted. But if you know Nikov's, you know, frame of mind and how he gets sometimes as the Knights from Hera still trying to get, oh my God, still trying to get into the gate. Please stop opening the gate. Nikov is going to take that personally. Sanctity coming out. Knights are still here. Nikov has the towers to retreat to. He's trying to quick wall the villager, and Hera's not going to find a pick. Never mind, he will. He will find them. Spearmen are on the way to react to this, though, and Nikov still has the pressure forward. He's got a lot of monks, and he's got to be paying attention. Conversions need to go his way here. Hera is diving in for the Mangonel. Hera is diving in for the Mangonel. Nikov finally getting some conversions. 2 conversions going his way. And Hera doesn't even finish off that Mangonel. And this is a really rough position now for Hera. He's trying to expand out this way. He's going to go for Light Cav to stop this push. But remember, there's Spearmen already on the field from Nikov. As soon as he sees the Light Cav, I think he should go Pikeman here. I think he should be going Pikeman anyway. Pikeman research. 3, 2, 1. Nope, he bought food to queue up villagers, apparently. He bought food to queue up villagers. He's got 9 monks. Hera is going to have to wait for a lot of light cav, and then he's going to have to collapse at all the same time. You can see him building. He knows this. He's going to wait till the optimal moment and come out for a big fight. Light cav are here now. Spearmen are still here from Nikov. Pikeman upgrade, brother. You need it. You need the Pikeman upgrade. Lots of monks inside that TC as well. It's full, though, so that monk can't hop in. And Nikov struggling a little bit with the mobility of Hera. 1,500 wood. 40 on wood for Nikov. That's like Hera's entire economy on wood. What the fuck? Nikov! Where are the spears? Monks jump in again. Nikov really struggling to deal with this. Foraging coming in from Hera. Nikov now fire sale on wood. He gets quite a bit of gold out of that, but now he's got no wood in the bank. Trying to deal with these raids over here. Trying to drop some more farms. Farming economy lot looking great for him. Hera's got a lot of farms back here. And he's even expanding out this way. He can't push down through the middle. He's trying to clear up these towers to give him access to the stone and the gold over here. But now Nikov is shifting over to this side, and Hera is coming out here with villagers, and these villagers are going to be very exposed. Remember, Nikov has Town Watch, so he's got a lot of vision. And he's going to see these villas coming out for the farms. Hera now cancels those. But the Light Cav are coming in from this side. Nikov needs big conversions. Hera has caught him out. And Nikov used all of his monks to convert 1 Light Cav. He used all of his monks to convert 1 Light Cav, and Hera's going to kill so many monks here. Nikov had 9 monks, and the pikeman upgrade is only coming in now. Still, Nikov is in a fantastic position here. Even though Hera got a great fight, that was great from Hera. Nikov is still in a good position. He's got 2 relics. He's got 79 villagers. He's got 30 more villagers than Hera. Does he have stone? Where is the stone? There's stone over here. I'd love to see Nikov go into stone. I think a castle in the middle here might end the game. I don't know if there's enough back there to really make it work. I don't know if there's an extra stone around here for Nikov. 127, so roughly 350. You can buy the rest, maybe. I think a castle would be really good for him, but he's not on stone yet, and he's still queuing up more pikemen. Has kept his TCs running, which is good. He's got 6 minutes and a half of vital TC time with 3 town centers, and Hera has 5 minutes with 1 town center. So definitely the macro behind this has been decent for Nikov. Relic trying to be brought in here. Monk is going to get sniped. What a messy, messy game to play. And another monastery from Nikov here? Really? Really? And you've got 1,200 wood in the bank again? He's now buying food for 192 gold. $192 gold is the price. Maybe he just wants that relic so bad. He wants it badly. 90 villagers for Nikov. Trying to raid on this side. Looks like he killed some more villagers from Hera. Eco KD is 11-5. Hera now expanding out this way for the gold, taking this relic back. Hairless and forward, back again, stealing the relic from Nikov. And the pikeman number is now getting very large for Nikov, but he keeps losing monks. Oh, God! It's quite a bit of HP damage there for that Mangonel. Getting a little bit overzealous, I think. Two Mangonels queued up here for Hera, and he's got 20 knights. He's got a lot of knights, and of course it's Hera, so he's healing up behind this. Nikov, 10 pikemen, 102 villagers. Nikov has quite the eco, but I don't know if he knows what to do with it at this point. Monk's now converting. Attack ground didn't work out. Hera going for this gold. Hera is on stone once again. Hera might be the first one to a castle. Nikov, it looks like he's thinking about Imperial Age. Honestly, it might be a strat for Nikov to put 1 million farms and then start selling food. Oh my God, he just straight up bought a castle. He just straight up bought a castle. That's the type of energy I like to see. He had 70 stone in the bank, my friends. He just bought 600 stone. Hera has a lot of knights, but that's a lot of pikemen from Nikov. And he's still got some monks around too. He's still got 5 monks inside the TC. Castle will go up. Oh, Nikov, why do you have the villagers on that side? It doesn't matter. Castle's going up anyway. Castle is going up anyway. Monks are jumping out of the TC. Nikov's trying to micro this desperately. Villagers complete the castle. They jump inside. Nikov still has 107. Hera at 59. Almost double the villager count here from Nikov. Hera is committing underneath this castle. But Bodkin Arrow is in. So the TC will be firing. The castle will be firing. The monks are safely garrisoned inside. And the knights are now looking for a way in, but they're going to keep taking damage. And quick walls coming in from Nikov. That's not going to work, but the quick walls over here will, and Nikov has trapped these in. There's a hole right here, right? Surely there. That's a tilter. That is certainly a tilter. If you're Nikov, having a hole right there. Yikes. Still, knights are in the back there. Got the castle. Hera now going for the +2. Nikov on the way to Imperial Age. 105 villagers to 62. What a crazy Sakatra game here. Hera can't take this gold. He's taking this gold over here. He too is thinking about Imperial Age. But he doesn't have any stone access anymore. I think he's mined all of his stone. So he can't really go for a castle of his own, especially with the prices the way they are after Nikov just bought 600 stone. I guess the prices were a little bit low from before because Hera was selling so much, but still, it's going to be... Can I see the prices on here? I don't think I can, right? Yeah, I don't think I can. Oh, can I see them here? Yeah, what's the price here? Okay, so it's only 90. Or it's 170, sorry. Got it mixed up. It's 90 to sell. 171 to buy. And Hera's thinking about a castle for sure. He's on the way to Imperial Age himself. Knights looping around from Hera. Nikov has done a really good job to wall this off, even walling this section off. Distrustful of that little area in particular. And he's gone for house walls too, not palisades, which means it's tough for Hera to break in. So I think Nikov, Trebs, Halb. Trebs, Halb, I think. Oh! That castle is aggressive from Hera. Maybe he thinks he's up sooner than Nikov. Gets one knight converted, coming forward with the Mangonels now to attack this TC. Is not the Imp TC for Nikov. It's funny that this is Hera's only TC, by the way. He has one TC game in this Socotra game. And Nikov's going to lose more monks here. Maybe, maybe not. Good micro there from Nikov to get the pikeman in front. Right, cat jam, rat jam, all the jams. I don't know what he's... I don't know. I can just see Nikov looking at that knight. What is he doing? Knight! This is messy, though. This is... like, how many units are in here? Oh, my God. Dude, we got 50 units in this one little area. This is so messy. He's now losing villagers on the gold. Hera is now in Imperial Age. Hera has the castle on the hill, but Nikov has stone to repair. Nikov has now gone into Halbs. He's got monks, too. He has redemption. He's getting block printing, so he's converting the siege from Hera. He's going to convert another Mangonel. Oh, he's not going to. However, Hera is going to lose this castle, folks. Hera's going to have to buy stone. He's going to have to sell food to buy stone to repair this castle. Nikov is still at 114 villagers. Hera is still 1 TCing this game. Still 1 TCing this game. Both players paying attention over here, too. Hera trying to get into the eco. Nikov now sending Halbs over to support. Nikov expanding on this side. What a game, honestly. And now Hera's diving in. Nikov trying to go for the walls, and he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it, and I think at least 2 of these Trebs are going down. Probably all 3 of these Trebs. Halbs are out of position. Villagers couldn't get the walls down in time. Castle is going to stay up from Hera. Castle is going to stay up from Hera, and that might be a really big deal. Oh, that might be huge if Nikov can't keep this castle alive. Hera's now into the eco. Halbs are still chasing. The mobility here is a struggle. Even on Socotra. Nikov just constantly trying to catch up to Hera. Nikov 1 on gold. Yeah, but he's got 3 relics. Remember that. He's got 3 relics. Needs to keep this castle alive. It's going to need to buy stone, though. And yeah, the castle, I don't think it's going to be kept alive. I don't know if Nikov can manage that. How can Hera clear up these Halbs, though? Right now, he has no army to do that. Just the castle. That's the only thing he has to help against those. And the castle from Nikov goes down. Hera's got an excellent position here. Nikov needs to keep this Treb alive at all costs. He needs to have Hera sink gold into defending this castle. Hera has no stone to mine, and he's buying stone. This Treb needs to stay alive from Nikov. And now the Trebs from Hera are going to go down to the Halbs. Yes! Nikov snipes the Treb. And Nikov is at 116 villagers. This game is so competitive. Hera is 1 TCing this, by the way. Hera's now selling wood for gold. He's getting elite skirm. There's a relic sitting in the middle here. That was Nikov's relic. Gonna have to try and get that again. Maybe distract with a halberdier or something and go in with the monks. Bombard cannon now out from Nikov. Very important unit as well. And Hera is gonna have to sink more and more res into this castle. If that castle goes down, the Halbs can come out here. The Halbs can come out and play. What's Hera's gold access looking like? I think it's just this and the 2 relics. Nikov is taking this gold, and once that castle goes down, he can take this gold too. Skirm is the correct tech switch here from Hera. And I think I'd like to see Winged Hussar here from Nikov, if he can manage it with his resources. If he can manage it. I'd really like to see that. Castle finally goes down from Hera. That was a lot of effort to keep that alive, and I don't know if he has enough skirms out early enough. This wave of halberdiers is coming, and there's the Hussar tech from Nikov, and I think he's done it, folks. And Hera calls the GG. I mean, just great game for both players. Honestly. Phenomenal. Can you imagine the amount of micro that was needed from both of those guys in the middle of that game? The pathing there, Hera trying to squeeze his way through those areas. Nikov trying to desperately quick wall. Nikov trying to micro with the monks. He's trying to garrison them in the TC. Hera keeping that castle alive, trying to snipe the treads. Nikov trying to quick wall that. That is insane. 103 average EAPM? What the fuck? Dude, that's average. Holy shit. Even on Empire Wars mode for Lyria and Hera, it's pretty rare for it to go above 100. For 54-minute game to have 103 average EAPM, that's honestly nuts. Canadian cast are rooting for Argentina player against a French guy. Listen, Hera always wins this matchup, Nikov and Hera. You got to give a little credit to the underdog, right? Especially after such an amazing game. Damn, dude. Damn, what a crazy set. Eco is better for Nikov, but Hera managed to hang in there for a very long time. Look at... Do you guys remember how crazy the early game was with the towers and everything? And they got to Castle Age at exactly the same time. What? What is GEAPM? So EAPM is effective APM. I don't know what G stands for there. This is the Eco EAPM. That's the military EAPM. That's the total. General, global, gamer. Gamer, yep. What a nice fight there from Hera to snipe all those monks. He distracted Nikov. He pulled the Halbs out of position, or the pikemen rather, and he sniped like 9 monks in one fight. Remember that with the light cav? If this is going to YouTube, might be a good idea to turn off on-screen chat as apostrophes, quotations, and other symbols are being turned into HTML code there. What? Very good. What? Okay, maybe I will turn that off then. I was noticing that. All right, sorry YouTube for that. All right, so loss for Berbers and win for Lithuanians. First pick for Nikov, by the way. It wasn't sniped. And it is 1-1. And we wait for the next game. Happy Canada Day, folks. Happy Canada Day. I hope you're celebrating at home wherever you are. What's Canada? You know what that is, Kalino. I had chips with cheese and bacon to celebrate. You mean Hazaro, come on. Fries. It's Canada Day, man. At least give me that. At least give me that. What does one do on Canada Day? Rub maple syrup on your chest? I don't know. Eat a pea meal sandwich, bacon sandwich. Have some poutine. Drink some beer. Hang out outside. Go fishing, maybe. You know? After this set, I'm going over to my buddy's place. We're gonna go hang out on some patios, drink some beer, have a good time. It's gonna be great, man. I love Canada Day. Can you send me a 6er of Molson so I can celebrate Canada Day? Oh, much better Canadian beer than that, my friend. I do sometimes, though, a Molson Canadian, the only acceptable thing for Molson Canadian for me, now that bars carry more better beer on tap, they used to not, so it was like my go-to, is very cold in a bottle. Then it's decent. Then it's okay. Can you sing the Canadian hymn? The Canadian hymn? What's the Canadian hymn? Wait a second. What, the Canadian... You mean the anthem? Or like a hymn? Anthem, I guess? I can sing it. I'm not going to, but I can. Room temperature bottled beer is worse than drinking nothing at all. Oh, dude, I remember one night in college. This guy I kind of knew was like, hey, you want to come over to my place where, you know, we're going to order some beer. Because we didn't have a car back then. And we couldn't get to the beer store. So, like, you do one of those apps and order it for people to drop it off. And the beer he ordered was, like, the cheap, high alcohol content beer that tastes like dog water. And it was warm, completely warm. And we were just sitting there drinking it. And it was the worst. Honestly, it was just I tapped out. Steel Reserve? No, it was like the extra strength Laker. It was like Laker Ice, bruh. Like, if you're Canadian, you know, dude. If you know, you know. That is rancid. That's rancid. All right, so we've got Acclivity here. Harris playing as the Khmer, Nikov playing as Byzantines. Didn't we see this matchup yet? No, we saw Byzantines for Nikov against Tatars for Tato, right? Nikov, you know what he did with the Byzantines? Very similar to what he did on the first Arabia game here. He went forward with towers. Quick uptime, forward with trash. And he managed to beat Tato. Tato couldn't really respond to that. Now, Khmer, I think, are going to have some more options against that, especially early on in Feudal Age, with the farms you can place anywhere and the houses you can hop into, than Tatars might. But in the mid-game, I don't know about Khmer against Byzantines. It feels like Byzantines are pretty good civ against them. Do Canadians ride laser beams on Canada Day? Only sometimes. Only in children's shows. Yo, what's up, Baobab? Hello, Dave. Hello, humans. Okay, Hera not killing his boar. That's a good start. That's a good start. I don't know. Khmer get Arbs and have great eco boosts. I don't fancy Byzantines here. I'm thinking mid-game, though. Arbs aren't really the scariest thing against Biz, right? Hera Hussar spam is always frightening. You gotta be worried about that. Especially with once he gets to like 70 farms and keeps adding them, goes up to like 90 farms. Okay. So we're expecting the forward, and it's going to be a drush from Nikov. Ooh. A classic drush. Is Nikov really just like mixing it up against Hera? Nikov knows that he probably can't win the full metagame. He'll win a few of them, but across the best of 7, he probably can't win that way. So he's getting a little bit sneaky. And he's going to go for the standard 3 militia drush. I have not seen a standard 3 militia drush in many moons, my friends, especially with Byzantines. Haven't seen it. How many militia? Well, he's taking the gold, so it's probably going to be 3. You're only bringing back 6, my friend. Why do you only have 6 gold? Nikov. Nikov. Oh no. It begins. 4 gold. This is like that classic poem, right? For one, or for lack of a shoe, the horse died. For lack of a horse, the rider died. For lack of a rider, the battle was it was lost. That's right. For lack of a shoe, the horse was lost. For lack of a horse, the rider was lost. For lack of a rider, the battle was lost. For lack of a battle, the kingdom was lost. That's our four gold story right now, as he only goes for 2 militia. Maybe the plan was just 2 militia. Maybe he's just taking gold out there because he wanted the villager in this direction. Who knows? Anyway, Hera's going to discover the barracks. He's going to know that the drush isn't coming, and look at this. Look at this.
He's dangerous.
He's onto the wood line, but Nikov didn't keep it open long enough. I was very excited about that. I thought Hera might be punished, but he's not, and Hera's actually up to the feudal age 20 population. Hera with the good pre-walls over there, good quick walls to save those villagers, and he's probably going to save these villagers too, and Hera is going to be in a decent position here because I don't know how much damage the 2 militia drush will do. Gate, yep. Oh, he didn't get this one down. Dude, I've seen it so many. That's the amount of confidence I have in Hera. You just assume that the gates and quick walls are there. You know? That's how good he is. You just assume that they're going to be there. And it wasn't. Maybe he assumed it too. Nikov now attacking this wall right here. He's on the way to feudal age and he's getting his walls up. And now he's not sending villas forward. So he's going to play the Byzantines a little bit more standard here. He's got that hot 16 gold in the bank. And there's the stable for Hera. And of course, playing as the Khmer, didn't need to invest wood into a barracks before the stable. And it's unlikely that the Byzantines are going to be going into scouts here. So I don't think you even need the stable. However, Nikov could mix it up with a stable of his own if you really wanted to. Hera's kind of trapped back here with the scout. It can be annoying, and Nikov's going to try and take that out, but Hera, yeah, Hera's not going to fall for that. Hera don't play those games. Streets are cold, Nikov. The streets are cold, and what's especially cold is this little patch where there's going to be no straggler tree and no resources to take for Nikov pretty soon around his town center. Okay, 2 militia drush, still not doing anything. Hera only adding 1 scout. So he's getting greedy. Hera's adapting here. He's getting pretty greedy with his build. Nikov now going for both eco upgrades. This is Nikov, folks. This is Nikov. And I think he'd be, honestly, I think he'd be happy if the scout escapes. And Hera's going to make a break for it. And he's out. Dianma, you are the biggest Nikov stan I've ever seen. You're the biggest Nikov fan I've ever seen. I didn't know they existed. Not on that level. Militia stacking up. They're trying to pretend like they're one militia. It's like 2 children in adult clothes. You know in the cartoons when they like walk in, they got a big trench coat. They're like, hello, fellow adults. And then they just fell over. All right, scouts are chasing here from Hera. He realizes he probably can't do that much against Sneakov, so he's just going to keep his scouts wandering around. If he can take out the militia, he will. If he can take out the starting scout, he will. But mostly he's just trying to prevent reinforcements from coming across. And here's the Lonely Spearman. He's going to be too late to do anything. At least Sneakov gets some damage in with the militia and escapes with the starting scout. So he'll have some vision on the middle of the map if Hera wants to switch it up a little bit. Dave, no chat on screen. Thank you so much. Man, people don't really... I love having chat on screen, but I know there's some people who don't like it. That's sloppy from Hera to lose the scout there, but it's not... I mean, it won't matter that much still. Unusual to see him lose the scout against that spearman. Looking at the resources, Hera's food is coming in awfully quick here with Khmer. He had a horse collar before he placed the majority of these farms, and he's going to have 800 food in the bank soon, going for an archer range now. Does he go into... We have archers here with Khmer. Probably not, right? It gives me really bad headaches. Does it? Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't know why it would, but... Double archer range. Does he queue up archers, or does he go cav archer? Queues up archers. Probably going crossbows then. Kind of settled down here. Well, actually, to be fair, the game has been pretty settled since the beginning. Sneakov now coming across. Buddy system. Spearman attached to the archer. But unfortunately, Hera's going to have archers here. Going to be on the way to Castle Age. We'll have enough food to get fletching soon. We'll be in a pretty good spot. Ooh. Ooh. We got to rewind and see that one again. Sneakov with a little bit of gate action here, and Hera losing a scout. 2 scouts. Nice stuff. Good stuff from Sneakov there. Double archer range for him, too. Is it going to be crossbows, or is it... Oh, again, son! Again? No, you don't even bother with that. Is it going to be skirmishers or crossbows for him? That's the question. Hera hopping in the house. He's building up his archers here, and he'll have enough to save these villagers and clear up this scout. The scout is the problem here, not the archer or the spearman. And the scout is now at low HP, so Hera will push this away. Sneakov buying himself a little bit of time, though. These archers aren't coming across yet, and it looks like Hera is... Is going for crossbows. Okay. He wasn't queuing up there for a while. What's for dinner tonight? Oh, Spud, don't start talking about dinner. I'm already getting hungry. I had pancakes for breakfast today, too. My dad made pancakes because I was over visiting them. Both my nephews were there. So I got to play the same game with my 4-year-old nephew for like 3 hours last night. He just kept the same game over and over again. And he just cheats outrageously. He cheats absolutely outrageously. Every single time. My niece is just like that? Yeah. Does he lame? Yes, he was laming. He was. It's this little fishing game where like you have a little fishing rod and it's got like a battery and this fishing thing rotates and the fish like open and close their mouths. So you have to catch them with the fishing rod, right? And if I try and catch one, he will like grab it off my fishing rod and put it on his side. And he like hovers over the little board, so I can't even get like my hand in there to fish. Outskilled? Yeah. You're just Salty's better at fishing than you? Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. And he was all upset when he went to sleep because he couldn't play the fishing game. And then my sister got him to sleep by saying, if you go to sleep now, you can wake up earlier tomorrow to play the fishing game again. And he went to sleep right away. Kids are dumb, man. Kids are dumb. All right, so army coming in from Hera here. He's got 11 crossbow, but of course, elite skirm here from Nikov. He is playing as Byzantines. Doesn't have any armor for these skirms, though. At least needs that first armor. You can see Hera more than happy to take this engagement at the front, even against skirmishers. And like the micro here from Hera with ballistics is going to be really good. Nikov losing his entire army now needs to abandon this wood line. Also needs to abandon the gold. Still doesn't have the armor. As Hera goes for that second town center, and Nikov just now going for university after he lost his entire range army. And now Hera is switching into knights. Oh boy. It's not looking good for Nikov here, folks. It's going to be fighting against crossbow knight, bigger crossbow mass. He's going into skirmishers, so it could be really bad for him. He's adding more crossbows, though. It's not full skirmisher production. Now he has the +1 armor, and he's got a university, so could click ballistics. Needs 20 more gold, and then he can go for ballistics. 3, 2, 1. Bop. There we go. Third town center, though, for Hera. Wow, nice bop. I know. It was a good bop. And Nikov is out of position with the crossbows. He tried to loop around this way with some crossbows. He needed those in the middle, though, for the knight that Hera shows up with. Ballistics is not yet in for him, so he wants to wait for that before he can really take this engagement. And now Hera is going to save this knight. Let me guess. I'm going to make a bold guess here, friends. At some point, Hera is going to pull this knight back and get it healed up with a monk, but not before he takes out 4 villagers from Nikov. Oh, he's going for the engagement with the knight. Okay. And the knight's almost dead. Knight turns back again. Oh, never mind. My prediction was far too bold. It should have been an italic prediction. It was... yikes. Dave, best co-caster ever. I like how you say that when I'm solo casting. I don't know what to think about that comment. Thank you, though. I don't know where to go with that one. I'm sorry. I feel you, though. I get you. I hear you. All right, so Hera just patrolling, and Hera is more than happy to 3 TC boom here into more farms. Macro kicking in for him. Wheelbarrow incoming for Nikov. And if Hera ever gets to a point in this game where he can start spamming out Hussar with Chimera, I mean, we've seen it a million times, right? It's really tough. The silence is the main caster. Yep. That's right. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Glad to have you here on Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, wherever you celebrate. I know you're celebrating at home. Got any fans from Argentina here? Actually, you're probably watching the Spanish cast, but... Any Argentinians celebrating Canada Day down there? Cheering for Nikov? Yes? No? Yes? Forward Siege Workshop now for Hera, but he rethinks about it and puts it a little bit further back. That's probably good. He can win this fight, but the villager might get sniped and it might get a little bit too far forward. Also, he doesn't know exactly where Nikov's army is, right? He hasn't seen it in a while. Seen the skirmishers, but for all he knows, the crossbows could be looping around and showing up at his woodline any second now. We know that's not the case because they're back here, but he doesn't. If they celebrate Canada Day, shouldn't they cheer for Hera? Well, who knows? Maybe Nikov's celebrating Canada Day too. But yes, you should probably be cheering for Hera. Good snipe there from Nikov. 2 crossbows going down. Knights are coming in, though. Knights are coming in from Hera. Only +1 armor on these bad boys, but only 13 crossbows for Nikov, and his skirmishers now stall out. He loses some more of those. Still trying to pick off the crossbows from Hera. He's going to get another one here. But Hera is at 74 villagers. Nikov is only at 59, and now Nikov going for a castle forward to help defend himself.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck
What's
up. I'll
the
take it to
what's
Twitter.
the play here for
Happy
Nikov?
Canada Day, oh Canada.
Protplasm, thank you for the 10. Thank you, dude. Cataphracts? I don't know. Could work. Cataphracts can always work. There's very few units out there that Cataphracts can't conceivably work against. They're a very, very strong option. The problem is that they're also a very expensive option. It's like hiring Conor McGregor to come beat up the bully at your kid's elementary school, you know? It's gonna work, but it's gonna cost you like at least $1 million probably. Does he offer that service? I don't know. That would be overkill. Beat up the bully that's in a wheelchair. No, he's only he's only in the wheelchair after the beating. What is this? This is like some low elo legends stuff here from Hera. Evenly spaced housing. And he's gonna make houses all the way across the middle too. He's following the path. As Nikov comes out. Oh, dude. See, if Mangonel Delete was still a thing, we could get a massive shot here. That was a good shot there from Nikov. Oh, that was if Mangonel Delete was a thing, bro. Good engagements, though, with the Mangonel, though. I just said, though, 3 times in 1 sentence, though. Nikov is now pushing. Hera's on the way up to Imperial Age. Nikov only with 16 on food. Imperial Age is cheaper for Byzantines, as the monk is just chilling with the relic here. But not with 16 on food and 3 TCs to produce out of. You're going to have a bad time. And of course, why wouldn't we see it? Light Cav is on the way for Hera. Doesn't have really enough farms to spam it out, even with Khmer. And Nikov is now pressuring like crazy, but he'll get them. He'll get them sorted. He's got that 4th TC now at the back. Banking wood again. Oh, yeah. He's got 40 on wood again. 40 on wood again. He goes for another castle back here. Are we going to see them? Are we going to see them, folks? He's now using his wood. He's going to make a market to sell some of it. Going to make some evenly spaced farms. And Hera is adding farms all over the place. So Hera's getting ready. Nikov can click up soon with Byzantines. Got 27 on food now, so he's balanced it out a little bit. And now he's going for stables. He does have control over this middle hill, though, which is pretty good. And now he's on the way to Imperial Age. 2.5 minutes behind Hera. What can Hera do in this 2.5 minutes? He's going to raid over on this side. It's going to be very ugly for Nikov here. He needs that castle up right away. He does have Bodkin. He does have Ballistics. So he can defend against these raids, but Hera's going to use that mobility to be extremely annoying in Nikov's eco. And now Hera immediately goes for Chemistry. Goes for Bracer. Going to upgrade all these crossbows here, and he's getting his farm count up there. 32 farms now for Hera. Actually, probably more than that. He's got some villagers so cute inside the town centers. Still 2 minutes away from Imperial Age's Nikov, and he's adding in camels now. He wants mobile units to counter the Hussar spam from Hera. Nikov is off stone now, so he doesn't have an opportunity to go for another... Here, listen. Mr. Ford, can you please put it in the museum? Thank you. Thank you. I don't like snakes. That's very nice, Mr. Ford. It's very, very nice. Castle here. People are like, what is that reference to? It's Indiana Jones. Come on, man. The relic belongs in a museum. My new favorite joke. Okay. Hera's coming in with light cav. Final armor upgrade on the way. Arbalest on the way. Hera pushing over here. Hera has the castle finally. Can go for some trebs if he wants to. It's a hard position to take back here for Nikov. Hera is raiding on this side, but Nikov has camels here. He's got 8 more in the queue, so I don't know what the priority here is here from Nikov. He gets he gets Bracer first, and then I guess heavy camel after that. Since you don't see any siege really from Hera yet. Or maybe it's ballistic chemistry. I don't know what the priority texts are here. He queues up more camels. I like heavy camel just to deal with the hussars. But I guess you don't really see all that many yet. It's a nice collateral damage from that castle on the light cap. Very satisfying. And yeah, it is chemistry. Yo, Sophia, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome. Camels are in on this side. Camels going down, though. Nikov only has the first armor upgrade. And remember, Hera has all the way up to Bracer and Chemistry. And Hera now with 57 farms. This is the position we identified at the beginning of the game. You do not want Hera to be in if you're matching up against him. You don't want Hera with 50-plus farms playing as Khmer. Okay? You're going to have a bad time. And he's only going to add more farms as the game progresses. And he's got this Arbalest army at the front with Trebs on a hill. Nikov has a Byzantine castle, so it has more HP, but it's still going down at this rate. And Nikov is now looping around this way towards this lovely farm patch that Hera has made. How many fucking farms? 13? Why not just replace this one to make it good, you know? Uh-oh. Nikov at risk of losing this army. He's getting Arbalest right now. He really needs that Arbalest upgrade. He's got a few camels mixed in there. But Hera is raiding once again. Nikov is struggling to defend his economy. Still at 175 pop, so it's still very healthy. But the castle is going down. Manages to defend against the light cap, though. And now Hera's at 176 pop. And Nikov is microing down all the Arbalests on this side. It's actually a decent engagement for him. Population's going down for both players, but I think Hera can reproduce faster than Nikov can, and I think Hera's going to continue to use his mobility here. Nikov going for heavy camel, cancels it because it's in this stable, and makes it in this stable. Right. There's only one Treb attacking this. There's no Trebs attack. Giga Chad, Giga Brain move from Nikov. Surely he would never get the upgrade in that stable. That's the stable under 3 Trebs on a hill. So Hera has no reason to target it. Nikov's repairing the Siege Workshop. Clearly that's the important one. And it completes. Heavy camel is in from Nikov. Hera continues pushing though, and Hussar Blast Furnace on the way. 64 farms now for Hera. Nikov looking to take a good fight, but there's still a lot of Arbalests mixed in there, so the heavy camel will go down. Only the first armor upgrade on those. Nikov does have cheaper trash, but Hera is now taking full map control. Going for stables over here. Outposts around the edges. Arbalest still in the middle. Nikov can't take this army out. And he certainly can't deal with the raids on the sides. GG. Yep. Well played from Hera there. Good attempt from Nikov, but without the YOLO at the beginning, he was never really in a position where he was winning that game. He took the fight at the beginning of Castle Age, without the armor on his skirmishers. Hera cleared up everything, and then past that point, it always felt like Hera was in the lead. Yo, Toblu, thank you for the 3 months, man. Thank you. Welcome back. All right. KD in favor of Hera. I thought it would be more than that, honestly, but I guess he threw away a lot of the Hussar. Food count. Big deal here. Big deal on that food count. Khmer coming in clutch. 22.6k food. 15.9 only collected for Nikov. Sheesh. Yo, Chemical, thank you for the 10 gifted, man. Thank you so much. Damn. That's Chemical's monthly contribution to the stream so that he can keep adding me without feeling bad. Happy Canada Day, Dave. Happy Canada Day to you, Chemical, wherever you're celebrating. Thank you so much, man. Great series so far, honestly. That one was I'd say the least entertaining game so far, but it still had its moments. Have to leave? All right, dude. See you later. Yo, what's up, startup guy? Did I thank you for the sub earlier? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. If you were asking Americans to celebrate Canada Day, are you going to celebrate the 4th of July? Yeah, I'm going to go out back. I'm going to buy some bootleg fireworks and I'm going to blow my pinky finger off. Does that count? I might also burn down my neighbor's house by accident. Is that a good celebration? That's good? Counts? All right. It amazes me. It absolutely amazes me. After the 4th of July, the next day, you get the news updates. And there's at least one, if not more, professional athletes that have injured themselves due to fireworks. Like, it's such a common thing. Let somebody else handle it, please. You keep saying bootleg fireworks. What does that even mean? It means someone like off the street dealing fireworks. Because a lot of fireworks places are illegal. Right? Because they're temporary places. They don't want to get a business license. Maybe the city doesn't allow fireworks sales, or the state or the province or whatever. Bro, can I live in the US but send my kids to school in Canada? Oh, so you want to take advantage of the taxpayer money, but you don't want to pay the I see. I hear you. Who doesn't? Yeah. Hello, are you alive streaming? I just had like a whole existential conversation with myself right there. No? What does it mean? Yes, this is live. What does it all mean? Is anyone really alive? Stop, Mel. Go back to your TV watching, all right? I know you had to get up from the couch to type that. Stop, all right? Stop. Stop. Look, she just got back to the couch. Now she's got to go back again to type a response. Getting the steps in. See, that's all she can do. Where are you from, Dave? Canada. Happy Canada Day, my friend. All right, so we've got Sacred Springs here for game number 4. Nikov's home map in Sacred Springs. We've seen it before, but not in a while. It was in Red Bull. Got this nice little pagoda, or what? Is this a pagoda? Is this a pagode? We're in Canada, Kitchener-Waterloo. And that's all I'm saying. Is this a pagode, guys? Looks like a pagode to me. Your mom's a pagoda? Okay, well. Listen. There's a lot of fish around this pagode, and we've also got a boar, and we've got relics. And we've got 4 of these around the map. So the fights will be centered around these areas. There is a main starting gold, and there's a lot of gold around the center. So initially, the fights will be around these to capture the fish. If the game somehow miraculously goes past that point, which is pretty rare, we'll We'll see fights around the middle area for the gold and for the wood. As Sneakoff is now luring the boar from this area. Blocked it with the scout a little bit so his villager could make it back on time with Loom. Hera's coming over here with the scout, maybe foreseeing that Nikov will go for the boar on this side, trying to get the lame in. But Nikov with the timing. Gonna be a little bit faster. Nikov, be careful. That's the weak mid. Always goes after the weak mill. I swear to God. He ungarrisoned twice, and it went off to the weak mill both times. Dude, if you don't think Nikov tilts, if you're wondering about the tilt level here, okay, listen, Nikov is not happy about that. And Hera did end up laming the villager after all. He lost a bit of HP, but he did end up laming. Unintentionally, but dead villager, yeah, let's go back in time, all right? Let's go back for a second here and see this whole sequence of events. He's bringing this in. He shoots at the scout, right? He garrisons the villager. Actually, I think we need to go back and it's like some sort of weird Inception AoE movie. I guess she's not alive streaming anymore. I guess she's not, yeah. Alright, so Nikov's the first one to come out here. Still no Loom, as Hera waits for him with that weak scout. Hera coming out over here, and Hera does not have Loom either. So both players getting kind of greedy, but thankfully, for Nikov, Hera's scout is quite weak from the TC shots from before. He is not coming for the fish, though. Hera's going for the fish. Nikov is going for the boar. And Hera, ooh, Hera trying to get that boar. Hera trying to get this boar. Goes for the house trick, stalls it out a little bit. Doesn't have his scout to block, unfortunately. And he's going to get this back to his TC. Will Nikov arrive in time? He's going to figure this one out. He's not letting her out of the TC. Nope. He's keeping her safely inside. Villagers should have the Ratha-like button in Vil fights to choose shooting arrows or being melee. Listen, there was a mod called Realms on user patch. Alright. And it never kicked off because its biggest fan was the most annoying human of all time. And he would dissuade people from playing it. But there was a civ. I forget what the civ was called. Maybe it was like Bulgarians before Bulgarians were a thing. And they could shoot arrows with their villagers. And it was one of the dumbest things ever. Because you would just Vil war with your villagers. T90? No, T90 was not Realm's biggest fan. T90 was annoyed by the guy who was Realm's biggest fan. And he never really did any Realm's content because of it. Just like the rest of us. Alright, so Feudal Age on the way for both players. Nikov's going up 20 population. Hera's going up 20 population. Hera's a little bit further ahead because Nikov lost the villager to the boar. And also has 1 second extra vital TC time. So let's talk a little bit about the Civ matchup here. Huns against Tatars. Tatars can go into Cav Archers. Huns can go into Cav Archers. Huns will be cheaper. Tatars will be better at first, courtesy of Thumbring. I think Huns have a bit better mid-game. Tatars have the option to go into camels if they want to. But late game, I don't know. How does it match up late game? Keshik's pretty good. Camels pretty good. Cav Archer's pretty good. Tatars can fight on the hill too. Huns clap Tatars. Better late. Silk armor. I don't know. Cav Archers being cheap is pretty nice, right? Interesting Civ matchup for sure. Nikov's Woodline Little bit messy on that side. And Hera going for the full wall-offs. Full wall-offs all the way to the middle here, folks. He's going to keep it open on this side, just defend over here. He doesn't want to split his attention between the north and the south. He's just going to focus on the south for now. He's taking a decent fight. Both scouts dying at exactly the same time. Blood pact there between their stunning scouts, and Hera will go for his stable. And he probably should send the scouts this way. Maybe he might just send some spearmen this way. But if you're going to wall off like this, I don't know about sending them up north. Could you catch up to live? I am caught up to live. Or am I? I'm not. Double stable for Nikov. I wasn't caught up to live. I thought it was. Good job, chatter. Good job. And Nikov has gone for double stable opening here. So Nikov is going to have way more scouts. I even looked at the timeline. I thought it was at live, but I guess not. And the scouts are going to come over on this side. He can't attack the north side because Hera fully walled that up. And he's going to be pressuring on Hera's main eco. He's run out of food, so he doesn't have enough to keep that double stable scout production going. But he does have 2 separate fishing economies. So eventually he will have enough to keep that going and to keep villagers coming out. Okay, Hera with a bunch of spearmen. Hera keeping his scouts at home in defense. He's not going forward with them, trying to find damage. He's just protecting his fish. Slow build up from Hera. We've seen this many times. Nikov with the aggression. Now Hera even getting wheelbarrow. Okay. Was he housed or something? Or does he deliberately want to get wheelbarrow so his villagers are faster running away? Interesting thought process if it's a second one. Okay, 5 scouts for Hera. 7 scouts for Nikov. No upgrades yet for either player. I think Nikov with these walls here, he could go for a house right here. He's going to go for a gate instead. I think he could just go forward with the scouts now. Yeah. And I think Hera needs to back up. Honestly, go forward with the scouts. If you're Nikov, look for some damage because with how confined your base is, I don't think Hera can really damage you at all over there. And Hera realizes exactly what's happening. He is going to defend with the spearmen. Nikov is going to engage against the spearmen, but it's 3 spearmen there. It's not just 2. So he's going to lose some scouts in this engagement, and now Hera is going to arrive with his force and push these away before they can attack the villagers. So good defense from Hera. Spearmen did their job. They sacrificed their lives, and it's worth it. And Hera has done all of this with just 1 stable versus the double stable from Nikov. However, Hera has only had 1 little pond segment here with the pagoda to fish from, whereas Nikov has taken advantage of both. Hera also with a little bit more idle TC time. Does have wheelbarrow, however. So that's the villager discrepancy explained right there. Huns are Huns, yes, but are they Huns? Ooh, villager coming out here. Hera protecting that villager. Nikov not finding it. And he's going to have to double back this way. Now Hera's going for the full walls. So he's fished out this little corner of this area, and now he's abandoning it. Now that he has enough food to get his farms down, without the upgrade, by the way, he's just going to abandon this area, and he's going to wall up and play towards Castle Age. Nikov should realize that this is happening when he sees the walls over here. He sees the villagers disappearing here with the scout numbers still high. Should realize what Hera's trying to do. Hera will probably click up first, but Nikov will have the advantage on the food economy, right? Even though Hera has all those farms and it will be sustainable longer term. We look at Nikov's farm count here, not comparable to Hera. Nikov will have a higher food income for the time being, and that means his food count is going to climb here, and it's going to be equal to Hera's pretty soon. Nikov on stone? Ooh. 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 Tarkins? He's selling it. Nikov on stone to sell it. Even though he's got a gold. My man is going up to the castle age. He's about 30 seconds behind Hera. It's not the worst thing in the world, honestly, considering that Hera abandoned this and went for the full walls and played a little bit safer. Pretty good timing. And now Nikov's got to be the one careful about Hera counterattacking with the scouts. Still has exposed villagers over here. But Hera is fully walled, so he can kind of run away from his base. There's no hole there, right? Surely there's a little bamboo. Yeah. Nikov now going for an archer range. He's going to make the switch into cav archers. Getting bloodlines right now, and he's going to try and save his villagers. Quick wall, quick wall. Quick repair, quick repair. Oh, she's trying. Yeah, easy. Second range going down. Hera, no surprise that Nikov is trying to go into cav archers, and I think Nikov was on stone just to get some stone for extra TCs or something. I don't know what the thought process was there. Maybe at some point he wanted to make another tower on this area in defense. It's been a good series so far, honestly. I think, what do you guys think? I think Nikov is playing out of the best I've seen him ever play, honestly. Recently, like the past few months, we've seen him get eco upgrades on time. I mean, I say that he still doesn't have a horse collar, but he's got all these fish. We've seen him get eco upgrades on time. We've seen the macro be really good. The strategy choices are great. And it's going to be cav archer against cav archer. Tatar cav archers will get the bonus from the hills. They will get instant thumb range. But they're going to be more expensive than Nikov. And if I'm in Nikov's position, I'm adding multiple ranges past these three. I'm even adding a fourth range once I get ballistics. Because it's going to be cav archer numbers that rule the day in this matchup. Does Nico even have farms? Yeah, he's got a few. Hera now selling his stuff. Apparently, this is just a common thing. Apparently, we're just going to sell stone for the foreseeable future. I could also see Hera adding a monastery to heal up his cav archers and to grab these two relics. It'd be a very Hera kind of thing to do. Most players who play cav archers will play like 1 TC, YOLO eco. But Hera's not really that kind of guy. Does have ballistics already, but look at this positioning here from Nikov. Tried to trap those cav archers in. Hera, however, escaping. And Hera's still the one applying the pressure. Nikov dodging around ballistics now. Nice dodges. Hera retargeting. Remember, Hera has Thumb Ring. And Hera has ballistics already. Ballistics is still 20 seconds away for Nikov. He can retreat to this tower. Also, Nikov has the armor, which Hera does not have. And Hera getting the better engagements early. 11 cav archers to only 6 from Nikov. And Nikov should have the advantage in numbers because Hera's going to have the advantage in techs. That's just not the way this is happening. And Nikov calls the GG. Ooh, boy. He just couldn't keep up the cav archer production. His eco wasn't set up for it or something. I think he had too much on food. Look at how many villagers he has queued. He has 9 villagers queued. 9 villagers queued. I think he really underestimated how much food he was going to get from the shorefish. And he had too many farms here. He was trying to go up to Castle Age fast, and then he never put those villagers on the wood line to get more cav archer production. Damn, dude. That's a good game from Hera, and now he's up 3-1. We were talking about how good Nikov is playing, and Hera's still winning 3-1. He's insane. Look at that food collected for Nikov. 800 more. But the wood for Hera is what mattered here. 3 archer range production, able to keep it going. Huns not able to keep their 3 ranges working. Why did he call GG? Because it's over, man. It's over. So look at the cav archer numbers, 11-4. Hera can just run under these towers, snipe the cav archers, and then he's sniping all these vills. He can run in here, snipe all these vills, and there's literally nothing Nikov can do again. It's about it. Because he doesn't have enough cav archers, and Hera has ballistics. So every time a cav archer comes into the field for Nikov, Hera just runs up and shoots it. Yeah. Unfortunate. I don't know if he needed to take the first few fights with the cav archers either. I think he could have just pulled back his villagers and waited. But who knows? Worst thing about Huns is Nikov can't even wall in this position. Huns can wall. You mean he can't wall with houses? They can make stone walls. Win for Tatars and loss for Huns. Yeah, he can't stall effectively back there. Yeah. It always feels weird with Huns because Hera can get that like house wall set up if that's what you're talking about, Hassan. You get the house wall set up and then the cav archers take a long time to get through that, right? He can feel really safe. And he can also develop his walls throughout the game when he needs houses, but Huns are... Palisades just feel weak, right? Now, technically, you're saving wood, so you could put that into double layer palisade, but... Yeah, it's nice to see Hera back. I agree, Attila. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nice to have you here. We're waiting for the game. Hopefully this isn't our final game. Happy Canada Day to everyone, wherever you celebrate. I like the idea of like some guy watching here. He's like in, I don't know. He's in like Mozambique. He's like, hell yeah, Canada Day. Let's go. I'm from Mozambique. Are you actually? Are you actually from Mozambique? Nah. Well, you could have just like kept going with it. I don't know. The score? Thank you. And then I'd start asking him the capital city and like what city he lives in, and you just see him like furiously Googling. It would take him like a minute and a half to respond to all questions. Undercover giraffe? I am? No, I think you're just there on a sting operation and you're pretending to be a giraffe to infiltrate the notorious Mozambique giraffe gangs. I don't think you're actually from there. They have nice beaches in Mozambique? I would imagine so, yeah. On the Indian Ocean there. Who else in here could be a giraffe? Exactly. You got me? Yep. Hera and Leary basically dominate the rest of their team, kind of like how Viper dominates his team. Well, I think MBL has a better shot probably against Hera and Leary than Nikov does. But like I said, Nikov's been playing well recently, so. Also, it really depends on the day for MBL because Nikov is more consistent than he is. All right. Oh. Final map. You know what it is. It's Arena. It's Arena, folks. Final map is Arena, and I'm seeing the civs right now, and honestly, I like what I see. I like it. I do. I'm not ashamed of liking this civ matchup. I'm not ashamed of this. Hell yeah, brother. Here we are. Nikov playing as the Bohemians. Hera playing as the Aztecs. And we might see some Vululus. We might see him converting one monk and the other player converting it back. We might see some relic grabs here. We might see Nikov, for some inexplicable reason, not getting his turkeys at all at the back and immediately going out to scout the front. Which is strange, but I guess decent. Maybe he wants to like make his way in here with the scout. See if Hera's opening a gate. I mean, he can always find them at a later date. That's fine. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to see where the relics are and formulate a game plan. Who knows? Anyway, Hera is playing as the Aztecs. So better monks overall in terms of the tech tree. Nikov can get the monks and the monk techs that only cost food, but that's a very expensive upgrade later on in the game, and he's probably going to play towards monks and gunpowder units, whereas Hera will play towards monks and either eagles or pikemen. Wait, the middle has berries? Oh, true. Surely that's not what he's thinking of doing, right? Scout for those berries. Need those extra food sources on Arena, you know what I'm saying? Forget the monks. I think if Hera goes full eagles, he wins in Castle Age anyway. Okay, what if Nikov goes hand cannons? In Castle Age. Wait, why is this TL Arena and not OL Arena? Hang on a second. Hang on. Are they using Tristan's tournament arena and not the arena from Only Land? Are they using the wrong tournament arena? Is that why there's berries in the middle here? Admin loss? Like what? I don't know, man. Like what? This seems like a decision for a tournament admin. We should get in touch. Stop it. Wait, you don't like upside down wide nilly? You're not a fan? Come on, what's the difference? I don't know. I guess the berries, maybe the relic generation. Who knows? Maybe how close they start to each other. It shouldn't be an issue. I mean, Arena is Arena, right? I don't think either of the players will notice it. But the thing about Arena is that we have nothing to do at this stage of the game. We've already talked about the Civ matchup. We've already talked about where the players are in relation to the set. So I have to talk about the map. I love Nilly in every position. Okay. All right. Why go farms here? Why would he go for farms at that stage? He's already pushed in the deer. He's got some rotting meat there. You can see what just wants to go for an FC play. Why he's adding in the farms now, but seems a bit early, but whatever. Should work. Should work. It's not that early. I just tuned in. Can you repeat everything you said earlier? No. So are you are still locked in Canada. Canada is terror supporting state. Okay. I'm gonna need you to listen. I've talked to your doctor, all right? I've talked to your doctor, okay? And what he's prescribed, all right? Listen carefully, okay? I'm gonna need you to go outside, okay? I'm gonna need you to find a patch of grass I'm going to need you to just touch it, okay? I'm just going to need you to touch some grass, all right? And just stay out there for at least 10 minutes, okay? And then you could come back. Then you can come back, all right? What's grass? It's green. 26 population up for Nikov. Hera is up at 24 population. Both going for fast castle builds here. Nikov, a little bit of a more stable build. And Hera, a little bit cleaner on this end. We'll see how it evens out. Wodecat, thank you for the prime. We'll see if they go for the meta plays as well. Is Nikov going stable? He is. Likely going stable. Still a chance. He might not, but it's probably going to be scouts into light cap here with Bohemians, with monks, trying to gain access to the relics, and then Hera is going to add in a bunch of spearmen with his monks trying to grab those relics as well. Aztecs don't get stable. Well, actually, they can convert as stable. Dude, this turkey is doing such a good job hiding behind this house. Don't say anything. Oh, you shouldn't have gobbled, dude. Why did you gobble there? Turkey, you were blending in with the house, all right? Nikov didn't think he had any more food available, okay? Why did you gobble, bro? Dude. All right, there's the stable from Nikov. Stable blacksmith. No surprise. Going to go up. Going to add some scouts on the way up to the next stage. Going to upgrade to light cab. Hera does not have to go for his stable. He can just go for spearmen. But right now, he's not even adding a barracks yet. So it's still 2 minutes away from Castle H. Getting the eco upgrades. And he's going to go for another house. So maybe he tries to just do pure monks. I think that would be a mistake if he did. I think you need the barracks to go spearmen. I'm not sure you need any eagles per se, because you have the starting eagle and you can heal it up and try and snipe monks. But I think you need some spear. There's the barracks right there. Okay, good. Good. Hera, 2 seconds vital TC time. It's GG. Yep. That's right. All right, so farm upgrade coming in from Nikov. Wood upgrade coming in. Adding more farms. Gonna need that sweet food economy to spam out the light cav that are coming. It is inevitable that they are coming, and the scouts are being added now. Scouts are being added. The relic generation, a little... I think it's a little bit more favorable for Hera just because this one is free. Other than that, though, it seems okay. It's just this one that's pretty free for him. Nikov will have to delete a wall and get this, or go all the way around with the gates. And his monk can get sniped. People Canada. I love that emote. Especially for Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. Everyone, wherever you celebrate. Little monster with huge feet. Map generation? Not really, no. No. Doesn't really look like it. I'll think of a picture that this map generation corresponds to, but I don't have it immediately. Can't see it. All right, Eagles being added from Harris. So he's not going for the Spearman. He's going for the Eagles, and he's pushing with another barracks here, and it's going to be awfully tough for Nikov to grab some of these relics with all those Eagles on the field. Trying to split them up, trying to go for the monks. He knows Hera is going to come out here for this relic. I don't think he can ever stop this relic coming in, so I don't think you really try for that. Basically, you're just trying to secure the other ones. And we don't see a monastery. No. We don't see a monastery from Nikov. Nikov don't play no games, all right? The streets are cold, Hera. The streets are cold, but the university, it's red hot. And they're going to be cooking up some chemistry in there. They're going to be cooking up some chemistry there, getting some gunpowder going, and we're going to see the hand cannons come out early from Nikov. We've established that we are not calling them handies, chat. Okay, Sovereign? I don't know why you're a mod here. I've told you many times not to call them handies. Okay. Jesse, we need to cook. Yeah, that's right. Walter White's in there. He's cooking it up. I am the one who knocks. All right, double monk coming out for Hera. He's got one relic in right now. Nikov is just running around being super annoying, and Hera's going into many eagles now. And I think the key for Nikov here is to hide the hand cannon production for as long as possible. Let Hera produce up many eagles. Let Hera produce a lot of eagles here. Really commit to the eagles and maybe even the siege as well, as Nikov comes out for a siege workshop. But this villager is going to get into a fight with a jaguar here. And... Oh, God, no. Don't look. No, no, no. Oh, shit! There we go. Villager is saved. Villager is saved, kind of saved. Hera's gonna see this. He's gonna be like, yo, wait a second.
Relics in the South Valley, but me betch.
That was the best donation I've heard in a very long time. Thank you, Drainlord. Appreciate it. Or resub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so hand cannons, double archer range production. They're very expensive units, friends. Costs a lot of gold. Now even crossbowmen coming out from Nikov. Who's going to have hand cannons. He's going to have crossbows. And I forget who, I think it was Hassan in the chat who said that Hera could win this with eagles. And I said he could counter with hand cannons in Castle Age. And we'll see. We'll see who actually manages taking it. It's between you and me, Hassan. All right? It's between you and me. Okay? Everything on the line here, all right, brother? Hera sees the siege workshop. Still can't see the hand cannons. Still cannot see it. And still trying to keep his monks safe. He's got a lot of food in the bank. He's got a bit of gold. He's going for a ram now. And he's got 3 relics now. So the gold is going to keep racking up for the Aztecs. But we got a ram from Nikov too, and Nikov's gonna garrison in the ram? No, he's just gonna guard it. Guard duty. Alright, boy, you're on. Alright. Great pronunciation though, thanks. Was that sarcastic? I never know whether to say Hassan or Hassan. I never know. What is it? I don't even know. Needs more archer ranges? Yeah, he's got 3 queued up from each. Siege tower! Nikov is celebrating Canada Day here, folks. He is going for big plays against the Canadian, but unfortunately, Hera will see this, and Hera will see the flag and go like, wait, what's inside this? Oh, that's uh-oh. That's inside that. Quickly, we need to retreat. Instantly scouted, yeah. Hera's probably like, bro, what? Okay. Nikov. Monks go down. At least one monk. Gets a hand cannon conversion. Nikov takes it out. Nikov still has the ram here trying to sneak around the corner. Trying to micro down that Maginot, which he gets. This is oddly intense here. And now Hera's going to lose the remainder of his eagles. And Hera's on the way to Imp. And the ram is coming this way. The siege tower didn't work out, but at least it pulled all the eagles into that engagement. Now the hand cannons are going to be able to wipe up the army in the middle. And what does Hera have here going into Imperial Age? She's just going to be going into monks? Monks and eagles? What's his eco looking like? His eco is not good. Neither is the eco from Nikov isn't that great either. It must be said. He doesn't have a monastery yet, so he can't go for fervor either. Or sanctity for his villagers. He probably doesn't have loom yet. Oh, he does have loom. Okay. But he's working away at this stone wall. And now he is going for a monastery of his own. Hera's buying stone now. Going for a castle. Okay. Okay. Hera will run out of gold. Well, remember, Hera has 4 relics with Aztecs. So he's going to keep gold coming in. There's another gold there, and there's the main gold back here. Eventually, potentially, eventually, he will run out of gold. And that monk just got absolutely lit up. Monk coming out. Nikov will get this one. Please, Hairless and Ford, bring this relic back further. Actually, no, that's your own monastery. Put it in. Stick it in there. Hera is transporting the relics. But this is, dude, do you remember the Draken game from a couple days ago? Do you guys recall that game against Nili where he literally did the same thing? He spent all the time pulling relics back from this and putting them in a monastery like 3 tiles away. Nili's here. One of my favorite quotes from the chat that game, though. It belongs in a slightly different museum. Oh, wow. Hera with the conversions here on the hand cannons. Nikov trying to get within range. That's a lot of monks converting there. They're trying to get the shots in. Hera's healing up his monks behind here. Nikov is trying to get in here. Hera doesn't even have fletching for the castle, so the range on that is going to be limited. The hand cannons are coming through. Hera is now the one hiding monks in the TC, similar to the Socotra game from earlier. And these villagers are all exposed. Scout is still wandering around. Nikov doing an excellent job controlling his units. Still has the rams attacking the monasteries. Hera's trying to get all the techs in, but honestly, the hand cannon production here from Nikov is insane. If only he had more archery ranges. Like, he's doing this all out of 2 ranges. There's the 3rd one finally. And what an incredible masterpiece here from Nikov to respond to the eagle spam here from Hera. Hera gets some conversions, but Nikov has more hand cannons to replace them, and Hera's all out of monk juice. Monk juice is in very short supply. 32 villagers from Hera, and I mean, the relics are a big part of his economy here. And the market's a massive part of his economy. Nikov's threatening to take out both. Yes. Go ahead. What's more important, the relics or the market at this point? I feel like the market. He doesn't have anything on wood. He can't replace this once it's gone. You better start buying wood now. Oh, you're done. Dude, you're fucking done, man. You're done. You got nothing. You can't even make another market. Getting conversions. Maybe he doesn't need a market. Maybe he just needs monks. He's trying, man. He's trying. Now Nikov going for a castle over here. Hera still has 0 on wood. He's got 48 wood in the bank. There are potentially clowns in this universe that could make this happen. I don't know if I would list Hera as one of them. He's repairing the monastery. Does he have enough wood to keep the repairs up? He takes out the ram. 29 wood. Okay, he's got 6 on wood now. Good. And he's trebbing down the monastery. Nikov's going to eject this and put it somewhere else. Nikov is going up to Imperial Age. Nikov is at 61 villagers versus 35. Hera has managed to weather the storm. The initial storm, anyway. There's going to be another more deadly storm once Nikov gets to Imperial Age, though. And that's going to be the Bombard Cannon storm. Hufnitsa potentially storm. Though Nikov is losing a lot of hand. I don't know about that engagement. I think that was a little bit too egotistical, maybe, going in for that. But it works out, I guess. Went better than I thought. Clearing up some monks, keeping Hera in his place. KD is 86 to 20. Obviously doesn't show conversions. Right? 27 conversions there for Hera. And Wagenberg Tactics coming in. That makes the gunpowder units a little bit faster, right? We learned about this in that Arena Clown game we watched the other day. Hera now has 1,000 gold. I'm disappointed that Nikov didn't take out this monastery a little bit faster. He had the rams there, but he went after the market first. Dude, these Aztec monks are terrifying. Theocracy on the way. Illumination following up. 8 monks for Hera. 13 range on these bad boys. Sorry, 12 range. Hera will go for Atlatl skirms. Yes. Yes, he will clearly go for Atlatl skirms with 36 villagers and 4 on food. Any second now, guys. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. Bop. He's going for Eagle Warrior. He's at Eagle Scout this entire time. BT dub. Heresy. Heresy. See, Hera? It's heresy. And he didn't even get the he didn't get the orthodoxy tech, did he? Whatever it's called. No, Hussite reforms. Did he get Hussite reforms before he got that? I don't think so, right? I don't think he did. So that heresy costs gold and only gold for Nikov. Dude, Hera is holding on somehow. 36 villagers. My man hasn't made a villager since 1972. He's at 7.5 minutes of idle TC time, and he's 1 TCing it all the way. Nikov now with a bombard cannon. He's splitting up his hand cannon. He's trying to micro down the monks. He's got the castle here in defense. The cannon goes down on this side. It was converted, but Hera is not getting any units from these conversions. They're simply dying, and wow. Well, Hassan. Looks like I win this time. Hand cannon defense for Nikov. Hand cannon aggression in the Castle Age. The fast Imperial monk play couldn't cut it for Hera. And I really like that defense from Nikov. I love the fact that he built the archer ranges back. He built up the hand cannons. He let Hera invest into the eagles, get the relics, and then came out. Siege tower play didn't work, but he killed the whole eagle army. Chasing after that thing. That was shock and awe, that strategy. The hero was the siege tower? No, the hero was the friends we made along the way. That's right. Despite the fact that wasn't full eagles, I admit defeat. Okay. KD 106 to 21, 28 conversions there for Hera. 4K puntos, I'm rich. Yep. That's right. Cool. That's a great response there from Nikov. And it's 3-2 suddenly. But Nikov is out of home maps. That was his home map. Good series. So I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Good series. Bohemians. All right, so now we head on to... Now we head on to... Is it going to be Sand Forest? Let's see. Who has Magyars? Oh, Huns are already played. Hera has Franks. Nikov has Magyars. Probably going to be Frank Magyar on Sand Forest, right? What is this one called? Zerotes? Sounds like a Persian king. King of Kings. Reverse sweep Kov. Once again, I don't think you understand the meaning of sweep, but okay. Okay, Yoshi. The condition of not containing or being covered by a liquid. AKA dryness. Well, that sentence you just copy pasted into the chat was clearly Zerates itself. That was dry as fuck, dude. Is water wet? We're not getting into this again. We're not getting into the is water wet discussion once again. We've been there yesterday. Water is literally the essence of wetness. Okay. Anyway, thank you for being here on this lovely Canada Day. Brian, nice try, man. Didn't quite work, but nice try, dude. How many digits of pi do you know? Exactly 2. I bet you know all of them, just not in order. You got me. You got me, dude. You got me. Man, waiting for the next game. Waiting for the next game here. Is Hera taking a break? It feels like this is the moment where Hera would take a break, right? After the Monk game. Hera also always has to take a break somewhere. Do Garrison Archers give the Ram speed buff like infantry? No.
Your lives are so sad, I get a charity
Tripping
tax
forward,
break
thank you for the
just
20
hanging out with
months,
you.
my friend. Thank you
20.
so much. 20 months, eh? It's a lot. All right, let's get pumped. Oh, heading into game number 6 here, folks. That's right. Happy Canada Day, everyone. Sorry, VOD watchers. Sorry, YouTube watchers. We're jamming out here, okay? I apologize. You can't be part of it. That's why you should come to the live stream. But you know that already, don't you? I can't look away from that alien. It's your problem, man.
Fuck you, Riley. I made your mom so wet, Trudeau deployed a 24-hour infantry unit to stack sandbags around my bed.
Still waiting for Hera. Still waiting. Thank you for being here, everyone. It's been a fun day.
Sheesh.
Red Rush, let's go. 5 gifted, let's go. Nikki, thank you. Welcome back, dude. That's fun. And we're still waiting. So. Where is T90? He would stop you. Well, he's not here. He's doing community games. I invited him for the finals here. Imagine how much fun we could be having together. No, he would probably... He gets stressed out whenever I have too much fun. You guys know this. If anyone has watched this together, as soon as I cross the line and start having too much fun, he gets stressed out. Game is live? The fuck? I don't see it. Oh, you're telling someone else. Dude. I'm going to join just in case. I'm going to see if it's live just in case. I have the game ID from Hera. Oh my god. It actually is. What the hell? Where was that? Why wasn't it showing up? What the what? Thank you, Undercover Draft. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. We're going to catch up to this game here. Okay, folks, we're going to catch up to this game. I apologize. It wasn't showing up on Spec Dashboard for some reason. Oh my god. Hopefully we can catch up to this in time. And we're here on game number 6, and we've got Sand Force here, Hera against Nikov. We've got Ethiopians for Hera and Magyars for Nikov, and I was expecting Franks for Hera. But we're gonna speed up through this first part. We're gonna speed up through this first part of the game here, as both players just kind of pushing in their gear and getting their ecos ready. And I want to see what the uptimes are going to be here. Nikov going up on 18 population, and we're slow. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, thank you, Wise Chatter, who told me. Wise Chatter, who told me that the game, there was no break in between games. Thank you so much. We're at 7 minutes and 30 seconds before we've even hit Feudal Age, and there's been no action, and we're right live into the games. Perfect. Fantastic. Where would you put Hera and Nikov on the pro ranking scene? I would probably put Hera as number 2 right now. Number 1 or number 2 in current shape, current form. And Nikov I would probably put around like 8 or 9. Something. Alright, so I knew that Nikov would go Magyars here. The surprise to me is Ethiopians, but I guess Hera is going to go for a Men-at-Arms approach with archers. Nikov is going to know it's going to be Men-at-Arms because that barracks is far too early for it to be anything else. The only question is it Men-at-Arms or is it a Drush? And he's going to know from the uptime and the fact that Hera hasn't hit him already that it is Men-at-Arms. Hera will add an archer range. Also, Nikov will know based on the palisades here and that Hera was already on gold. Hera will add an archer range behind this, and he's going to start heading forward. Nikov will go for scouts here with the Magyars. And scouts is the usual play. This is a lot like Land Madness, this map, Sand Forest. Got the little areas around the woodline you cannot wall, so Nikov can wall to that, but he can't wall over that stone. Which means it's going to be difficult to secure your base. Hera coming in from this side. Let's see what he's scouted on the map. He knows where Nikov is. He knows where the berries are, and then he's going to make a beeline directly for that. He's going to scout this wood, and he's going to assume that Nikov is taking wood back here, because that's the only other spot. So he scouted this, and he scouted that. No lumber camps. Unlikely that Nikov is over here. So he knows where the wood is, he knows where the berries are, and he presumably knows where the gold is, which is back here. because it's not at the front. Hera's number 1, Viper and Larry's still rusty. That's what I'm thinking, kind of. But Viper's getting back into it, and so is Leary, so we'll see. Yo has been very inconsistent lately. That's a good snipe there on the scout from Hera. Hera almost lost a men-at-arm to the TC fire. Manages to get that scout, though, and manages to drive these scouts away with the spearman. Nikov trying to set up the house walls around the front, and he's, even though he can't wall this, he's going to force it into a choke point here. So even if he has like a couple spearmen or an army or something, it's going to be difficult for Hera to justify going through there. Killed one villager? Ooh, apparently he did. Yes, there's the body right there. So I guess he sniped the vill with the scouts. Much easier to do that with the free foraging for Magyars. That's one of the many reasons. Probably one of like 3 reasons that they're good on this map. Tower here from Nikov in defense on the wood line. Towers are a great way to defend yourself on a map like this, or Land Madness. Whatever you want to call it. Sand Forest, Land Madness. Different terrain, same map. Yo, Undercover Giraffe, thank you for the prime, by the way. And Pantless, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Skirmishers in defense from Nikov. Still running around with the scouts. Oh, he sniped another villager. Hold up. Nikov is getting crazy value with just 3 scouts here. He lost his starting scout, but he sniped 2 villagers with those. Wouldn't an archer civ be bad on default in this map? Ethiopians can do the pressure a little bit earlier because they get the extra resources, right? So your men-at-arms archer build is a little bit tighter, a little bit faster. And long term, I think massing archers is better because it's a better upgrade when you get to Castle Age. Also, at a certain point, if you have enough archers, it becomes really tough for scouts to engage against them. But people usually favor scouts on this map. That's why I'm surprised that Hera didn't go Franks here. I thought he would be really comfortable with Franks in this situation. Maybe they lose out against Magyars in the early game, but I think they even out. Who knows? All right, scouts are very weak here from Nikov. 32 out of 135 HP. Hera is now losing the remainder of his men-at-arms, and Hera only has a few archers that are looping around to this side, and he's probably going to pick off a villager with those. Ooh, Nikov noticed right away. Still going to lose the vill, though. Wise decision, I think, to go out for this outpost. He knew exactly what was coming. He was just a little bit off with the timing. And Hera's now going to be at the back. I don't know how much more damage he can do, though, because there's the skirmishers here from Nikov. Armor is coming in 15 seconds, and 2 skirms with the armor should be able to deal with the archers. How is this map now called Sand Madness? That's actually, honestly, I've thought that like 3 times already. Good fight here from Nikov taking out that spearman. It was an easy fight to take there, but means that he can now range the villagers on the gold and be very annoying. However, Hera has added scouts of his own, and Nikov in response is probably going to have to add some more scouts. This is the way that Land Madness, Sand Forest, whatever goes, right? Either both players kind of settle down and try to make their way calmly to the Castle Age, or one player full commits and forces the other player to full commit. Otherwise, we get what happened to Hera the other day when he was matching up against ACCM. Hera getting to Castle Age at a really fast time, playing a little bit greedy, and ACCM staying in feudal forever and punishing him for it. Market from Nikov. Another archer range from Nikov. So Nikov is going to play for Castle Age here, it looks like. And Hera is... well, he's added 5 scouts. Banking up res, though, so might be thinking along the same lines. This is going to be tough for Nikov. Only 1 spearman to support the skirmishers on this side. Hera does not have bloodlines. So the all-in feudal war for him maybe isn't as appealing as it would be for the Magyars.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
That's right. Thank you.
Dave Dance.
Thank you, Felix. Thank you. Ooh, another villager kill? I don't think she can fight 2. Nope, she can handle 1. She can't handle 2. That's right. That sounded awful. That sounded terrible. And this is not shaping up to be a great fight here for Nikov. Probably would want a tower on this gold in an ideal situation. He's trying to micro down the archers so that his spearmen can get involved, but he's just going to end up losing everything. That was so much of an ego play there from Nikov. It was, even if you pull the vills away, pull the army away, at worst, you have a little bit of idle time. You're on the way to the castle age, sure, but so is Hera. And now you've lost your entire army. You have no gold position here. Going for another tower at the back. He needs to secure this gold. And you can see how important this tower is to him, because he's only building it with 20 villagers. Yo, Felix, thank you for the 10 gifted, man. Thank you so much. I spend many nights with Felix. That's right. We spent many nights together. Anyone jealous? Early into the morning. On a couch. Talking about stuff. He's not denying it. Nilly was in the same. Nilly was in on that action too. Alright, it's got some Hera looping around. Armor on the way. Dude, Felix, thank you so much, man. Celebrating Canada Day. Love to see it. Gonna dive with armor? Maybe. It's gonna be really tough for Nick off the wall, right? Because of this stone terrain. But I don't even think Hera needs to dive. He's getting to the castle age. He's got archers over in this position. He's got scouts here in front. I think this is looking very bad for Nikov. I think we saw an excellent game from him to gain back some momentum with that arena performance. But the fact that he didn't put another tower on this gold, he took that fight a little bit too aggressively, is... I mean, it's backfiring on him big time, right? He's still ahead in villager count, sure. But Hera has all the momentum. And Nikov just calls GG. He gets the castle age, he calls GG. He doesn't even want to fight it out. This was the elimination game for him. And he doesn't even want to fight it out here. To be fair, he was probably going to lose. He only has 4 archers. Where even are the archers? We don't know. They're in the front here. He can't really fight this, but I think many other players would have carried on in that situation. Regardless, Hera looking amazing throughout this entire tournament. Every Hera game I've cast, every Hera game I've watched here, he's been impressive and he's back on form. And congratulations to Hera for winning Only Land Cup. He had a good run. He beat Jordan. I believe he beat ACCM, and before that, I think he took out Dragonstar before that as well. But yeah. Congrats to Hera. Wins on Canada Day, the Canadian. You love to see it. And congrats to Tutu's Asylum as well for hosting a very successful tournament. He's a French streamer. If you speak French, if you like Age of Empires content, if you like Only Land Cups with a little sprinkling of water. And Only Land Cups, I mean Only Land maps. If you like the Only Land Cup, you should go give him a follow. Tutu's Asylum. ! Only Land. And you'll figure out where he is. Oh, man. I thought Nikov might be able to do it, man. I thought he might finally be able to win a tournament with a lot of big other big players in it. You know, a lot of the top guys. But it just was not to be. Hera taking it 4-2.